Okay, so just a bit about the proposed format that we're looking to implement. So what we've been noticing is with our 1 hour classes, I'm just going to separate the age groups. And so the junior age group, first of all, the 7 to 9 year olds, we've been having some challenges that don't require so much building, such as doing a robotics challenge with a pre-built robot and doing a challenge that uses some of the sensors. And that requires, these projects require some intense focus and concentration over a shorter period. And we have been blending them within with other projects, building projects as well. So we're finding that a longer class, an hour and 20 minutes, will be better to be able to do two challenges in the one session and allow us to sort of get a sort of a 20-minute good focused more intensive focus session done there, followed by maybe some open-ended exploration and so on. So the Turing Tumble is another piece of kit that we'll be using, but maybe for this age group they love it, but maybe not using it for an entire hour. So maybe using it for maybe 30 to 40 minutes and switching over to something else to keep that excitement and keep that interest peaked. Um, Separately, we're going to be doing many more sort of screen-free construction projects involving sensors and motors and logic blocks as well. So this is really what we're trying to facilitate for the younger age group. And these open-ended projects for sure are taking more than 1 hour to do. And we've also got more open-ended projects that are in mind, which we'd love for the students to be able to do, and those projects are taking up to maybe 2 to 3 hours to do, such as a marble run with some electronics on it to guide the marble and change its course depending on the color of the marble, or else building a game controller to control a game that they've made in Scratch. For instance, so these type of projects will take longer to do as well. And separately, we have some games through our teacher gaming app suitable for this age group as well. Slice Fractions and Switch and Glitch. And there's also Bloxels, the game making app that these students have been doing some work on at home as well. So for the older age group, we are finding that we're going to need an hour and 20 minutes also in order to facilitate preparation for our robotics competition and also preparation for our home play projects. So we're using a lot of apps, the video making and the music making, the 3D design apps and so on. And we're going to create some more competitions and challenges that will give some sort of focus and motivation to really get stuck in and start getting involved with making these things at home. So for some classes, for the older age group, we're going to need about an hour and 20 minutes, and also maybe some half-day camps. So with that will allow us to get bigger projects done with arenas and cooperation with the other teams and learning more about sensors and so on. So we think that that format with one class every other week in conjunction with some 1 day camps and the home play projects as well, that the three prongs of that will sort of serve to really amplify and engage and accelerate their learning a bit more, because there's only a certain amount that we can do in the classes. So we're really excited to move on to this format now, and we think from what we've seen so far that it's going to work very well. And we're going to need the support of parents as well to just help the students to just get started. There might be some assistance needed with passwords or downloading programs onto computers and getting logged in. We'll be helping on that with class, but we'll also be asking parents to maybe give a bit of assistance if required as well. So we'll be giving parents as well a look under the bonnet of how some of these apps, what they do and why we're doing them, and what is the potential for them as well.